video game streaming system, the viewers are represented by two distinct groups: the gamers who provide walkthroughs and compete for wins, and the entertainers who provide nonsense and fun. These are the games of the Insomnia Squad. Doink Doink by Mike Post. Sukui Nade, Bal Olaram, or hello everyone and welcome. Just getting things started here. I hope everyone's had a decent Monday so far. I ended up grabbing a nap earlier and unable to sleep. I figured, hey, let's go ahead and jump on here and play a little Borderlands, I guess. Okay, so we have picked up some additional quests from the DLCs. We don't need them at the moment, so we're gonna go for that one because I believe that one, yeah. Because that's the best place to start. Actually, give me one moment here, folks, to fix one quick thing. I still am trying to get used to the fact that when I Borderlands up, it moves my program and everything over. And when everything gets shifted like that, it kind of looks a little odd. And it's a little difficult for me to see everything that I technically need to see. Let's see, I need to close this. Okay. Sorry about that. I forgot about a couple of things and whoops. Okay, that's a bit smoother. I was afraid it was going to start getting all jumpy and glitchy, and that would suck. I want to say thank you to anybody who may be joining us. I know it's a bit late. I know it's later than I usually tend to be up. Hey, Phantom Omaha. I'm doing alright, although that nap earlier really messed me up as far as sleep patterns. No, we want one of those. That's what he gets for standing in the road. How are things with you, Phantom Omaha? Figure you're probably having some difficulties with sleep tonight, as you are in here. But that's also kind of the point of the Insomnia Squad. Wow, that's actually a pretty nice pistol. Whee! Yeah, one of the things that I do like about this kind of work is when I can't sleep, I can always jump on here and at least attempt to entertain some folks. I wish it didn't throw off my accuracy so much when I fired. There we go. That's better. I was tempted to possibly throw on some more Skyrim, but, well, I figured this would be a bit more entertaining, at least for now. We've been playing a lot of Skyrim after all. This does, however, still give us that role-playing feel while being a bit different. Let's see, what do we have for guns here? Nothing I'm interested in. Ammo, we should always get ammo. Okay, so that one I already have. Let's get the max on ammo here. Okay. That gets that all set up. If folks would like to bring up anything to discuss, I'd be more than happy to talk about most things. Generally, pop culture is more my kind of thing, but not a whole lot. Just been kind of a long and somewhat rough weekend. Trying to adjust to matters there. Just in case there was something on that roof. Because sometimes they do stuff like that. Wait, am I already in the arena? I am. Oh, there it is. Ah. Yeah. That was a close one. War of the Spark. I know you had mentioned that you had picked it up. You haven't told me anything about that particular book or storyline yet, though. Have you read through it already? Whoops. We'll add that, but that's still a bit high level for what we have currently. Let's take a look at what we've got. We're only level 13. That seems to be the next. Yeah, 35. Yikes. Those are already done, so we can't choose those again. That's actually one of the reasons why I tend to prefer audiobooks, because at least with the audiobooks, there's less pressure on me as far as what speed I'm reading at. It kind of guarantees less information being missed or accidentally skipped. And with the right narrator, it's almost like sitting there and listening to a radio play rather than a book. I mean, not all narrators are like that, and nothing wrong with that. But the ones that can really immerse you into the characters seem to be really, really good. Frank Muller was excellent with that. Is that this way? It is. Okay, now we head back into this interesting bit of area. Took some serious hits from guys over here last time, so... Crap, I should have bought grenades. Oh, I can buy grenades. Wait, what else did that have? Incendiary contact. No, not yet. 51. 65. Sell that one. Because we want the healing shields. Because then we don't have to worry so much about... as much about picking up the health packs over here. But that should be plenty. Grounded, no. Symmetrical. Looking for healing ones here. What's the comparison on that? Yeah, we want that one. Then we take the one that we have equipped. We sell them that one. Sorry, I had to make absolutely certain I got that right. Otherwise, I would have just wasted a bunch of money and not had the right shield. Okay, that one's now equipped. That'll help us finish healing real quick. Let's swap that for that. I know the damage is different, but it does end up igniting things. And things burning tends to be pretty decent. Now let's wait for that shield to come back. There we go. Okay, that is so much better. Well, I mean, the whole point of a game, if you really think about it, is to have fun. And generally, until the whole, at least in my opinion, the whole toxic competition thing showing up made people start insisting that the only way a game is fun is by winning. And that kind of forces the creation of a grind. We need cover here. Time to run. Uh-oh. Ha ha. Okay, that's a bit better. Gotta love the high fire rate. Yeah, but I mean, once you start getting people convinced that uh, that that winning is the only thing that matters mindset, then that has a tendency to cause more and more people to figure, well, if that's how it has to be, then that's what I have to do in order to have fun. And it starts causing people's definitions of fun to change, if that makes any sense. But I mean, for those who do enjoy the grind, do you really enjoy the losing part? Knowing that that's going to be a lot of the time? Or would you rather be able to hang out with friends, discuss concepts and ideas, have a little fun, and go from there? If you can change people's understanding, then they can find fun anywhere. It's just being able to tell somebody, no, it's not necessarily me versus you, but us versus the environment, us versus the game, us versus the disease in terms of pandemic. Crap. Run away, run away. Whoa. Hey. Back off. Back off, back off, back off, back off. Like Eddie Izzard with the bees. Oh. Well, yeah, but technically speaking, if that whole me versus you and nothing else matters mentality hadn't been introduced, would there be a grind in the first place? Essentially, it's other people telling us this is the only way you can have fun, which explains why there are so few cooperative games out there. I mean, yeah, you can do this multiplayer where you're cooperative with friends and whatnot, or competitive where you can go up against friends in various challenges, but the main point is following the story, and if your friends are playing with you, that all of you work together to get the job done. That was nice. There we go. That's much better. I mean, maybe that's just my perspective, but I figure people are better off realizing that we all have way more in common than we do different. I mean, some of our beliefs and philosophies may be different, and that alters our perspective of the world, but we're all still human beings. I mean, we're all in this together. Life's hard enough that why make things more difficult for people? I mean, games were supposed to be fun and relaxing. And if you're in a grind, then you have a tendency to just spend a lot of time frustrated, upset, in some cases bored, because the game is no longer fun. And at that point, it's no longer a game, it's just work. And isn't the point of rest and relaxation to take a step away from work for a change? They burn so much faster when the shields are down. That's 2 down without having a bunch of people just charging at me. So I'm glad I took them out first. There's a bruiser here? Where are you, dude? That dude was on fire. And now he is again. Bye. Oh yeah. Where? There you are. Your grenade didn't do much. Go away, midget. Ah. Well, with how much of that is based on what's popular right this minute and what's going to rotate out and therefore has no value. And with that rotation being as regular as it is, so many of the things that have value end up losing value before it has a chance to really pick up. And that's kind of a downside to that. Let's see, we need to go around this way. That's why I figure if you had a collectible, customizable... Ooh, I shot his knees out from under him. That's gotta hurt. If you have a game that's cooperative and yet still customizable, and you can adjust and construct your decks, I think that has the option of being far more, having far more play value, and as well as value, rather than focusing entirely on heavy competitive nature when we're in a world that already makes things way more stressful than it needs to be without adding that to our games. I mean, there's enough of those kind of games out there. If people want to play that, they're more than welcome to. But there should be way more options for cooperative play, for teamwork and ingenuity and creativity, rather than I gotta win because that's the only way I get anything out of this. When the only value is in competition rather than in, well, community strength or any of those things that help make life more bearable, to help take some of the stress off of things. Having that support system and those that kind of community to lean on when things are difficult helps us as human beings deal with those stresses so that we don't burn out quite as quick. At least that's my view. Everyone is more than welcome to disagree with it. Just going by what I've seen. Where? Oh, there you are. Burn. I figure with all the natural disasters and people looking for excuses to divide each other and hate each other, it's in our best interest as a species, if nothing else, to be more focused on how we can build each other up and support each other rather than tear each other down over some illusionary difference. I hate these guys. Dagnabbit. Sit still. There we go. That didn't work? That did. Yeah, some of the cards out there, considering they are cardboard, and in a lot of cases, once things shift, their value drops considerably. Unless it's one of the Power 9, which, let's face it, the only reason those things are worth anything is because of how difficult they are to get a hold of. I mean, there's plenty of mana fixing with cheaper, more readily available cards that in a lot of ways is usually better and more efficient than what they offer with the Power 9. But because they were the Power 9 way back when, they have this monetary value because Magic says we will never print those again. Well, that just kind of goes to show the problems with the business plan. But again, that's me. I have unusual views. Yeah, that's true. Although there are some interesting zero drops in Magic that can still be quite innovative, but they tend to be overlooked because, well, they're not the Power 9 or they're not rares or mythics. Therefore, they don't seem to have any actual value. That's why anybody who may have seen me play my home decks will notice nearly all my cards are commons and uncommons because, well, cost. And the cards that I tend to have that, not that one, the kind of things that are the rarer values tend to be ones because I like them, even if from a competitive standpoint they're not considered all that great. I mean, buying them nowadays is relatively cheap compared to when they came out and were major powerhouses. So I was able to fix one of my older decks because the cards that once were high value were like 50 cents now. So, I mean, it's like buying stocks. And it's all based on popularity, based on people who are essentially given a bunch of cards by sponsors and get paid to go travel to a bunch of tournaments and play in order to keep Magic interesting for people. I found Magic far more interesting sitting around a kitchen table with some friends than trying to grind my way through a tournament in the hopes of maybe catching the eye of one of those sponsors. And just from a monetary value, that's not something you can do as a father of 3 on a budget. Take that. Just because I'm tired of dealing with you. Where are you? Oh, way back there? That's better. It didn't count like 2 of those shots? Really? Okay, let's wait for that health to kind of kick up a bit. I can understand that. I had done that during Critical Role on Thursday while I had been watching, and I ended up dealing with a bunch of the bots, getting all that taken care of, and now the only way I can rank up is by grinding. I have no choice whatsoever because going against the bots no longer gets any of the... Hello, Bobsta. Welcome. Wow, this is... Either the studio lights are way higher than I expected, or I have the game set a little too dark. Where did you come from? Ah. Let's let that health kick back up there a bit. I'm just not a fan of how now on MTG Arena, all I can really do is... Oh, I can't even move from here. Can't aim, can't move, I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, this one is a bit old, but the third one of this particular series is coming out soon. So I figured, for anybody who may not have seen it, this way you get a chance to get a look at the game and what it's capable of. That's the one we want. That's the one we want. Okay. Let's click that. There we go. Multiple multiple. I have no idea. Yikes. The Merv will drop a bunch of, will like spout out a bunch of grenades, and then all of them go off too. So that is definitely a plus to have picked up. They are down through here. Whoa, that was close. Whoa. Is he healing? I hope not. Funny thing is, back in Maine before I moved here, a friend of ours had given had this on his PlayStation. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Nope. I like it. It has the role-playing element of Skyrim and those kinds of games, as while giving you the first-person shooter that you get with like Call of Duty and those kind of games. So that way, if you're a fan of FPS or you're a fan of roleplay, it kind of helps with either side, and you get to choose your skill trees like you do on Skyrim, things like that. We recently were given the second game in this series. I mean, technically, there's 3 games out current, or four games if you count the Tales from the Borderlands, the Telltale Games version. But technically, there are 3 of the regular games out currently. My shields are out already. Yikes. Let's let our shields heal us up a little bit. Get ourselves some cover. Cause that was nuts. Yeah, there's a bit of that here too, I believe. We will be starting a Fallout run on Friday for Fallout New Vegas. Come on. I can't even attempt to... Gets a little frustrating at this point, but let's make sure we've got enough ammo. Hang on, folks. Gotta check on something. I haven't actually played any of the Fallout games yet, but we were also given a copy of Fallout New Vegas from one of our other viewers, and many thanks to those who have helped us out with that, because that allows us to add some additional games to our list. Lighting sucks. It's kind of like Fallout on another planet, I guess, because this takes place on Pandora. How did that go through him? I haven't had a chance to play any of the Fallouts before, so when we start our Fallout Fridays series, we'll have we will be able to start all get to be able to give it a shot and see how it is. If we had one of the capture cards, then we might be able to bring in some Call of Duty Zombies and things like that. I don't know if anybody'd be interested in watching that, but just to give us some additional options and give folks something else to watch. However, if you guys would rather just watch like Hearthstone and Skyrim, I'm good with that too. Never underestimate good cover. There we go. Had some good cover there. Dagnabbit. And he moved, didn't he? Whoa! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Yikes. Hey. Stop moving, buddy. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I love the incendiary rounds and stuff for this. I need one of the corrosive guns, though. Time to back off a little. Come on. Look around that corner. Whoops. I knew I'd missed even before I... Oh. That wall. Okay, that was a little intense. That's right, burn. Hurry up about it. Money. Ooh. That's kind of pretty looking, but I'm full on that. Okay, so first, I can drop that one at least. And yes, you, those slots can be opened up more so that you can carry more gear as you go. I am a bit excited to be able to play some of the Fallout games. I've heard a lot about them. I just, well, never had a chance to play until now. Kind of happens when you're limited on funds. Okay, so we're out of money. Our health is a bit low. Charge! Let's see. We used to have it for... See, back in Maine, we had it for the Xbox 360. Our friend had it on the PS4, I believe. We currently have it on the PS3 and on the computer through Steam. And through Steam, we have Borderlands 1, Borderlands the pre-sequel, and Borderlands 2, which is most of the series. Thought I saw some movement back there. I know that there's a claptrap around here because I can hear him and he annoys me, but I believe so. I know that Fallout, I know Fallout is by the same people as Skyrim, Bethesda. I don't remember who does this offhand. I believe it's Gearbox. Possibly. Really? They had it marked and yet it was empty? Where's my money and my gear? Dag nabbit. I better back off a little, 'cause yeah, that health is a little low again. And yet here I go, charging up here. Okay, I'm gonna crouch here, let the health build up a bit before I, yeah, okay. Sorry, I saw the bottom one and missed the whole Fallout is like Skyrim. I knew that it was the same people that made that one. This one's by... Ooh, a minor healing kit. We can use that now. Y'all are trying to kill me. Why would I just... Gotta love incendiaries. I believe it was either Halo 3 or Halo 4 that I had played. I was a fan. Unfortunately, just after I beat it, my daughter had decided, okay, we're done with this game, as technically it was her game, and decided to sell it. So, I only got a chance to play through maybe once. Oh no. I hate these guys. No, 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 no. Don't stick me here. Now I have no choice. If I don't kill him, I start over. Yep. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Halo games, but there you are. I'll let that big guy chill out down there. Oh, I could have done the whole phase walk. Completely blanked on that. Phase walk is this particular character's special ability. Rogue's got a rogue. Bye, little midget. And then I see that name and I'm reminded of a joke by a stand-up comedian named John Mulaney about time he used to work for network television, I think, and had mentioned as part of a joke he'd written for some show. Oh, nice. I will definitely pay attention to that. I would love a chance to be able to play some Halo again. Unfortunately, that still comes down to a finances thing, but if things go well with our tabletop games and our streams, we're hoping we'll be able to bring some more games for people to watch, as well as upgrade the studio, better lighting, better monitors, things like that. Eventually. Okay, I want to search this before I go deal with Claptrap, because Claptrap bugs me. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go this way first. Weapons. Refills. Because we're nearing the boss. Okay. I need to drop 2 things here. Absolutely. That one can go. Whoops. That one can go. I'm not a fan of the shotguns on here. Those are for when we level up. Yeah. Okay. If I find the repair kit, which is apparently right over there, then we'll be able to add some more weapons and stuff to what we have available at the moment. So now it means backtracking. What's this? Nope. That didn't do anything, did it? Heh. Okay, I guess it did. That was kind of funny. All the trouble I'd gotten from that guy previously, and it turned out to be that simple. This, I believe, is the end of the level, so I need to find a way back around to get that thing for Claptrap. That won't open. This is the part I dislike about this, when it gets all... Oh, now you have to just kind of wander the map a bit. Can't open that door. And yet it tells me I can use it. What's the deal? And I don't remember seeing a way around this way. Was there something up and over? Because since we need... Wait. It does say that it's over this way. Is it here? Okay, it looks like it's down a level. Says it's right here. Is it up? Huh. Okay, it looks like it's gotta be like right in here. Oh, there it is. I hate when that happens. Black Red, the Rakdos Cult deck, or a different one? Oh, that's the door that Claptrap will open for us, I bet. In order to give us the extra slots for the... I can now carry more items.
Hey there, stranger. Follow me, please.
Chaos and Mayhem. I don't think I have that one.
And open.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not very happy with Magic the Gathering right now.
Ooh, but check me out.
Incendiary. Let's see. That's got... Okay, that can go. That can go. $17, $14. That can go.
Oh, come on, get down.
Just 'cause Matador, well, high rate of fire and elemental damage is always a plus. Okay. Ooh. More stuffs. Nope. Nope. Okay. So that's all taken care of. Yeah. Whoa. Where'd you come from? Probably his parents. These little guys are so annoying. That's right, little guy. Burn. There you go. Good boy. Yeah, our friend had this for his PS4. My kids just loved the insanity of it. So when we got our our 360 as a gift for them, he had gotten them the Borderlands triple play, which had Borderlands 1, 2, and the pre-sequel all in one package. I believe it had all the DLCs and everything too. So I started playing it to be able to join my kids, and from there I just kind of tried to make sure I had some kind of copy of it so that if I could play with them some other time, that'd be awesome. In the meantime, since it is on Steam and it is multiplayer, don't move. There we go. Yeah, electricity likes to stun and take out shields. Well, that was a lot easier than the last couple of times. And yeah, the main reason why I sit here and stick mostly to the sniper rifle is, well, rogue's got a rogue. Best way I can think of to put that. Let's make sure this doesn't open first. Okay, yeah. I'd hate to go downstairs, find out it's something else entirely, and, well, get my butt kicked. Because there will be threats down here. I'm not really liking the glare on this screen, though. Definitely gonna need a better, better monitor for this. But unfortunately, it's not one I can plug into like a smart TV or something. So that makes it a little more difficult. I tried connecting it with the usual computer AV. That's kind of cool looking. No. Have all our grenades. Anything here I'm willing to drop? Probably that one, to be completely honest. Let's drop that one. Let's use that. And now we can pick up all of those. Even better.
Shots fired from these weapons have a chance of exploding on impact for massive damage.
Yeah, when everything is this dark and there's a glare on my screen, where are they? What the? Where? And now there's none of them near me, and I'm gonna die for it. Nice. At least in Borderlands 2 you can crawl. And at least attempt to find somebody to take out. Did he just blow himself up? I mean, if that's the case, more power to him, because it just means one less for me to have to deal with, I'm sure. before I do that, I want to make sure I check everything. I don't want anybody sneaking up behind me, you know? Mostly because that would suck. And maybe it's just me, but it looks like that little arrow thing actually has a few ways down to it. So let's see if we can sneak around behind everything. This is kind of brutal, but that's kind of the way this world is. No. That took care of that. Did I get the other guy? Huh. Not bad. I apologize if I'm not looking at the camera as much, as my webcam doesn't show up on my screen over here because when Borderlands comes up, it shifts everything over. I forget that I even have my camera up sometimes. And since chat pops up over here, I tend to look that way instead. So my apologies if I don't seem to be discussing things with folks directly. That was just that hole in the wall that we'd seen. So apparently all of these lead to the same place. Are we prepared? Probably not. Actually, let me do a quick... Oh, I probably should have just stayed in there. Dagnabbit. Because I want to run back here and grab all those grenades and stuff. Or at least stuff from here. How many grenades? Yeah, we need at least 2 more grenades. Because safety first, folks. And when you're dealing with a bunch of rather insane people, well, explosives are safety. And I know that that just kind of takes us a long way around, but I figure this is the most direct route for my brain, because forgetting shit ain't cool. But it happens to me far too often. Yeah, this is our big boss. If I can do this right. Yeah. If I can take him out without actually having to get over there, then when the other little guys start showing up, it'll be a lot... Heh heh. Heh heh. Because a rogue's got a rogue. So if you can take him out without having to deal with his little cronies... Crap. Roid Rage Psycho. Probably why he's all jittery. Too much roids, too much rage. Burn. I'm taking damage now? From what? Yeah.
End to my power.
Sorry, I know that was a little bit impromptu. So we can go over here now. Or was that other sniper? Oh, that's a 16. Okay, then I don't have to worry so much about it. That, however... There we go. That's a bit better. Loot drop. Stop moving.
You should be able to get into the mine now. There's nothing between you and Sledge, and we're one step closer to the vault. I believe in you.
Okay, time to start heading for Sledge. See, we've been running about... Really? Only about an hour and 18 minutes? Huh. I would have expected later. So all this is closed and locked and whatnot, right? Yeah. Yep. I mean, I was playing earlier and I spent the majority of my time just watching all my stuff get removed before I even had a chance to do anything with it. So I was like, well, if I'm not going to get to play, then I might as well not waste all the viewers' time. Well, that was fun. gotta be this way. So now I just gotta leave. Yeah. And the funny thing is, the only reason there are planeswalkers in my decks at all is strictly because of the fact that I know that all the other players are going to be so focused on my planeswalkers that they won't pay any attention to any actual strategy. Crap. Burn. Oh hey, there it is. There's our way back. But yeah, this is our bit of Borderlands here. Now it's all about getting back to safety. So let's hope we don't have to deal with too many people, places, or creatures on our way back. And yeah, there's our first punk. That was pretty fun, actually. Just jump down there, take him out, and keep running. Nope, not dealing with Rex today. Not if I don't have to. Hi, folks. Bye, folks. Oh yeah. And of course, this is the other great thing about Borderlands when it comes to quests. If you want, you can ignore whatever and just sprint for it. Not gonna lie, that's kind of cool. Need this quest done. I'm not really in the mood to deal with everything, so I'm just gonna sprint for it. And it still counts. I'm afraid the bear was more than he could strain, 'cause it's a big animal and there's tiny little holes. Those are interesting games.
Let's get out of here.
I just spend more time actually like sitting bored, staring at the screen, being like, okay, you can kill me already, can you hurry up? Whoops. Do I go to TK? No. That's even cooler. I mean, I just wish playing against friends casually counted toward quests and stuff. 'Cause otherwise I really have no reason. I now have even less reason to play Magic Arena. So if that was their goal, well, congratulations. But I really doubt that was their goal.
Everything you've faced up until now has been simple. You're about to face a real challenge in Sledge.
I know, right?
Do not underestimate him.
Or sails through the secondary market, of which WotC doesn't see anything. But then Arena does kind of discourages that whole secondary market thing because you don't have a choice. Gotta do it our way or not at all. Well then, not at all seems a very viable choice. That's why we were taking a look at possibly switching things over and just doing Plague for Mondays. Kind of a morbid Monday thing. As far as titles go. There's also other options. I mean, we now have Fallout. I'd like to try and finish Borderlands 1 before we skip on to Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Because that way it's you kind of get a more full overview of how the games work and that sort of thing. And hopefully eventually we'll be able to pick up Borderlands 3 to add to it. So we'll be able to do a full-on run through. Oh, I remember this one. Not gonna say I'm a fan, but I'm not. So, oops, so that. That can go. That can go. That stays. No elemental, so we'll drop that one. No elemental, so we'll drop that one. Same with that. Okay. That frees up some spots. Hello, Nemedova. Welcome. Just doing a bit of a casual Borderlands run here. Not taking anything overly serious, but this is one of those things where we don't really have a choice on getting quests taken care of. A lot of the time, we tend to be playing a lot more... all caught up. We tend to be playing more like Skyrim and that sort of thing, but for the most part, we're here for strictly entertainment. Heh. Come on. That was a little rough. That was terrible. That's right, burn. Where'd the rest of them go? There we go, that's better. Dagnabbit. Unfortunately, unlike Skyrim, this one takes a little more focus and does have a tendency to interrupt interaction a little more. Partly why we tend to play Skyrim a bit more. Not that we're not willing to play this or other games. After all, we do have Fallout starting on Fridays. Various other games available. It just depends on what people want to see. Fine. If it's gonna reset his shields that easily and that quickly. Yes, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. I know we're doing our best to try and bring some interesting entertainment to people, though our major focus is tabletop games rather than digital. That was horrible. But even when you're sitting here and your job is to design stuff for tabletops and people's home games, whether it's role-playing or card games or any of those, really. This digital entertainment bit is more of our kind of mandatory rest because, well, things can get stressful. Where... Sleep well, Phantom Omaha. Might as well just reset that because there was no way I was gonna get that guy. Since you can't aim. What was I stuck on? There was nothing to get stuck on. Come on, this ain't Treyarch, folks. None of that cheating crap. Yikes. Pleasant dreams, sleep well. We'll most likely see you in the morning. Well. Maybe not necessarily see you in person, but... Always hated this one. Especially when you shoot right through somebody and it does nothing. Could have sworn this was Gearbox, not Treyarch. It's that kind of programming crap I'm used to getting from Treyarch. Apparently they don't like me, or at least not the way I play. How'd your shields come back that fast? Finally. Next. I will take that shot all day. Why did that not count? I mean, come on, why is this not... That guy should have been dead a while ago. So, what's with the cheating? And now all of a sudden he has a crap ton of shields? Where'd the shields come from? He didn't have time to regenerate them. The fire stops all of a sudden, too. Come on, guys. Stand up. Okay, that's a bit better. Sorry, that was a little... that was more than a little frustrating. That was crap. Hi, we're not exactly sure how guns work, but we're gonna go ahead and do things this way. Oh, come on. That was right on his head. That's right. Burn. I took care of that. Now we need to get ammo and whatnot. Use that word way too much. I apologize for that, folks. Just kind of cruising along. If I hadn't had a nap previously, which is very unusual for me, just to mention it. I'd probably be sound asleep right now. Well, actually, probably not. My ankles have been killing me lately. More guns. Can sell those for more ammo and stuff in a bit. Oh, there is one right here. Hope everyone's had a decent Monday so far, and hope your week goes well. I'm not exactly sure how much longer we'll be running. We've been on here about 2 hours already. Not saying I'm not willing to run a bit longer, but oh, that was a little anxiety inducing. There we go. And Borderlands 3 is boasting that it has 1 billion guns. Crap. Well, that takes care of that real quick. I'm sure we have some more guys we'll be having to deal with and shortly. But in the meantime, we can get ourselves a little cover. And let that life refill, which is definitely important. Always good to have a shield that helps you heal. Let's see. In the meantime, here we go. Let's see. Well, that's 2 down. I should double check who does the voices for this game. I know that Tiny Tina is Ashley Birch. Which, at least until recently, I had no idea who she was until her appearance on Critical Role. About a year ago, I think. Yeah, this isn't Skyrim where anything laying around is something you can pick up. Right, just stand right there. 1 down. It's another 1 down. Oh, I didn't see that one there. That's full. Yeah, don't really need that one. Yikes. hate these guys. That was my own fault for not paying attention. That's okay though. At least most of these guys are not here anymore. We still have our full set of grenades. Ammo would be useful, but... Okay, now that they've gotten used to me coming in from that direction, now we turn around. And we go this way. But again, we're not really a walkthrough, take the game seriously kind of group. We're more of a, we're gonna screw around because it's fun, and it's, in some cases, funny. Damn bruisers. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Bit of a glare on the screen, but that's okay. And the art for this is rather interesting as well. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not going to do me any good. Really? This is a serious pain. Wait, you guys can't come back. What's with guys respawning in places they can't? Huh? Come on, Gearbox. And why is that not doing like any damage like it's supposed to? So now I gotta go back and re-deal with all of these folks? Well, we may be done with Borderlands for today, folks, because this is just nonsense. If I have to deal with everybody all over again, then no, we're done for today. I mean, that guy was, yeah, we'll still have to deal with him. Of course, if the Bruiser's health is back at 100, or back at full by the time we get to him. Where did all the other guys come from? I mean, other than the fact that they were already dead and have been respawned, despite that's not how this game works. So now that we're almost dead again, to ghosts, apparently, I figure, hey, if they're gonna play it that way, then I'll play it that way. Yep, despite the clear shot. Yeah, we're done. Anyway, folks, thanks for joining us for this joke that was called Borderlands for tonight. The fact that they're respawning people in places where they can't respawn is just crap. So we're just not going to deal with anybody and just run for it. Odds are we will die quickly. Let's see. Because there's no other way to do it. And if we just have to keep dealing with the same guys over and over and over and over, we're never going to get there. Yep, because here come these guys again, which were already dead. Here come all of these guys who were long dead. Nope.
Time to pound some meat puppets!
How are they hitting me?
It's time
Crap.
for another pound of flesh!
Well, that wasn't it. That was useless. So time to get back out of here.
Time to pound some meat puppets! Strip the flesh! Soak the wound! It's time for my pound of flesh!
You I can take care of because... Duh. What the... Wow. Oh yeah, you gotta do them one at a time. Okay, if the thing is right here, how do I... So I do have to go all the way around like I thought. So yeah, we do go down here and all the way around.
Time to strip the flesh! Time to pound!
Come on. Damn it. And this is about the time when it stops being a game and starts just being a really good way to waste a bunch of time for no reason. Finally. So yeah, I actually did have to kill all those guys just to get that darn gate open. One of the great things about this is you can always just ignore the bad guys completely and just book it. Damn it. Well, we're dead again. Okay, we need to get to another one of those save points so that it doesn't bring us all the way back here for them to respawn more guys. So it's all about sprinting past all of this crap, ignoring everybody. And just sprint for cover. Because when you're fed up with their crap, skip it. And that's how we do it, folks. Okay, what I'm going to do is pick up some ammo.
This one is a brute, and he has a powerful shield you will need to whittle down before you can hurt him. Don't let him touch you.
Before we deal with Sledge, I'm going to go ahead and just call it here. I mean, we have been running for almost 2.5 hours. And honestly, after that crap, and if you notice a difference, all of a sudden, my guns seem to be doing way more damage than they were just a little bit ago, for no reason. So somebody's been messing with something, clearly. Hey, that was spot on, man. and now all of a sudden is doing crap for damage again. Against another guy exactly the same distance away. Then I call them on it, and all of a sudden everything goes back to working just fine. Hey, I'm up against Neo here. Dude can dodge bullets while they're still coming at him. Nope, there's a building in the way of that one. Crap. Hey. None of that now. Now by the time the other guy comes back into view, they'll have full shields again. Huh. That can go. That can go. What's that one? Don't need that one. And yes, just because I was able to take all those guys out does not make me any happier as to how overly crappy they'd made that one happen to go. Because this is one of those games where if you clear a place out, unless you leave and come back to it, the guys don't respawn because, well, difficult enough, you know? I don't want to go too far because I don't want to draw anybody else's attention or fire. Especially with, what, 4 of them there? After all the work we did to clear out these guys? Nah, we'll skip that part. However, I think I am going to get up top here. And then I'll save it and... Ooh. I'll drop. Wait, no, not that. Drop that one. Drop that one and that one. Take that. I'll take that. I'll take those. We go up top. Get our little save here. And we'll call it here for the night. I want to thank everyone for joining us. For those who may be interested, please give us a follow for some notifications as to when we're live. We don't always do the Insomnia Squad stuff. We also have regular daily shows. We are working on trying to get our schedule more finalized, more regular. But until then, I want to thank everyone for joining us. Sorry about any frustration toward the end there. That was... When they bring the guys back, and it's hard enough trying to get through, and things that were working just 10 minutes before all of a sudden aren't working, it gets annoying. And I apologize for any frustration. However, we do want to thank you all for joining us and being willing to give us a view. In the meantime, we will continue working on our usual tabletop items, our basic games and terrain, miniatures, accessories, all kinds of other stuff. But yeah, this is mostly our mandatory rest break to get us a little less stressed out after a long day or week at work, whether it's designing interesting new concepts, working on our campaign setting guide for Dungeons & Dragons 5e, or our cooperative card game that we have in the works. We do have a couple of very simple system RPGs published out there. Links for all of that is on our site. Information for that is down below the video here on twitch.tv/awolvesdengames. In the meantime, we hope you have a wonderful night, wonderful week. And remember, folks, cooperation, competition, and community. The kind of things we all need to deal with the stresses of life and have that support we need to make it through another day. So until next time, which should be sometime tomorrow, which is our usual Tavern Hall Tuesdays with Miss Adika playing some Hearthstone. Other than that, we've got a few other things coming up. Please check out our site or our Twitter or Facebook for additional details for things going on. And until next time, folks, bye for now. Thank you all for joining us. Please give us a follow on twitch.tv/awolvesdengames. Long days and pleasant nights. Jate ka nade, or good night everyone. They've walked you through Horizon Zero Dawn, through The Last of Us, and through For Honor. This summer, one man, one horde, one motorcycle, many, many locations with an open world map, and one very large arsenal. When the dust settles at the end of the day, who will remain standing? Will it be Deacon St. John? Or those he stands against? Find out for yourself at twitch.tv/wildwolfgaming1. Stay wild, everyone. In the video game streaming system, the viewers are represented by two distinct groups: the gamers who provide walkthroughs and compete for wins, and the entertainers who provide nonsense and fun. These are the games of the Insomnia Squad. Doink Doink by Mike Post. Come to twitch.tv/awolvesdengames and click the follow button. That way you will be notified for further games by the Insomnia Squad.